nail polish storage and organization video. This is not going to be a collection video. Those are going to be coming up next after this. But first I thought it would be a good idea just to kind of show you how I have everything organized, how it's all kind of set up. This is the room that we're in is my office. It's obviously where I film. This is what you see behind in the background all the time. And this is just a little corner. So this is like my little nail polish corner is what I call it. It's just a little corner of my office where I have all my nail polish. So we're going to kind of just go through everything. I'll show you all the stuff that I have, and I will try my absolute best to remember to tell you where I purchased everything. If I forgot something and you're wondering, just leave me a comment or question down below and I will get back to you. And also I want to mention before we get started that everything that I bought online or that you can find online, I will link down below. So if I say I found this on Amazon or eBay or whatever, I will put a link down in the description box for you so that you can go check that out if you so choose to. This first rack here on the wall, I did actually make. It was a DIY project. And I used foam board, duct tape, and hot glue. I found a YouTube tutorial from Nicole on how to make this, so if I can find that video, I'll link it below for you. But that's all it is. She gives really good directions on the measurements and how you make it. But you use 3 foam boards and you stick it together with hot glue, and then the duct tape is obviously optional. It's just kind of decorative and it makes it look nicer, but I think it looks a lot better with the duct tape. Okay, so here on top is where I have all of my nail treatments basically. So over here I have base coats, treatment there, and then these are like different types of top coats, like matte top coat, thicker top coat, that kind of stuff. And then over here I have my regular top coats. And then the rest of this is my China glaze polishes. You can see I start with white, and then I just kind of make my way through the lighter pinks, then I just kind of go through Roy G. Biv. That's how all my colors are organized. And then that's all my China glaze, and then on the very, very bottom, those are all of my Essies. And then over here on my bookshelf, let me give you an overview of my bookshelf first. So my bookshelf itself I got from Scandinavian Designs, and I got it quite a while ago. I honestly don't know if they even carry it or not anymore, and I have no idea what the name is or anything, but I did get it from Scandinavian Designs. And then most of the stuff on here is just kind of random books and random stuff that I have, so that's just kind of whatever. But on the top here, these are all my OPIs, again organized same way with the colors and everything. I do have a couple KB shimmers here, and then I have a Set to Restore over here because that's kind of a hard thing to store. And I did get this acrylic rack off of Amazon, and it was really easy to put together. It was only like $22, $23. It wasn't very expensive at all. It holds 60 OPIs, so if your bottles are smaller than OPI, it will hold more than 60, obviously. I really like this thing. It's a nice countertop display. Makes them look very, you know, organized and neat, so I like that. And then this little star thing, I got this in the dollar section at Target, but they always have these like tin pail things at Target in the dollar section, and I love them so much, and I'm always buying them because they always, I don't know, they get me every time. But in here I just have nail files, and then the rest of my bookshelf is just kind of random. I mean, really all this kind of changes. I usually have candles on here like how I do right now, or I can change it up, and I try to keep something decorative on there. And then down here is kind of like my little nail polish cubby, if you will. Back here right now, I just have some paint samples. I'm going to be painting a vanity in the spring, and those really don't have a home, so they're just kind of hanging out there for right now until spring rolls around. And then in this green bucket, I put in here nail polishes that I've purchased that are like I just recently purchased that I swatched, but I have not finished swatching or put into my computer system yet, into my spreadsheet on Google Docs. So they just kind of hang out here until that gets done. And then over here are ones that have been swatched, have been put into the computer, but I have not filmed a haul for it yet. So once I film a haul, then those will get put away into their homes. But for right now, they're just hanging out right there. And this little bucket I have here, I like using because I can kind of move it wherever I want. So it's kind of hard, you know, to always pull like top coats and base coats from up there. So I have this little bucket of things I use every single time I do a manicure, and then that way it's just accessible. And then I know like what I'm using. So like right now, here's a treatment I'm using, and then I have my base coat, and then I have my top coats right here. And then in this little bucket, I've just got a manicure stick, and then I have my little e.l.f. concealer brush that I use for my cleanup, and then I have this little tiny dotting tool that I use a lot to get polish off for my cuticles and whatnot. And then I've got a file in here, and then some toothpicks down on the bottom. And then in here I also have this little container that I put my acetone into. It's like a little, one of those little things you get at a restaurant that they put dip in. Right now in this little like pink chevron bucket, I just kind of have like some packaging in here. So it's either things I haven't opened or just things that I need to go through and throw away. So like here's some mini OPIs, I've got an Avo juice, I've got an Insta-Dry over here, and then just some like empty packaging. This was stuff like I had kept for my haul that I just filmed not too long ago, and I just have not spent the time to go through it and throw some of that stuff away, which I need to do. And down here is my Melmer. Most of you should know what a Melmer is, but in case you don't, a Melmer is kind of like a Helmer from IKEA, but you get it from Michaels, so people call it a Melmer. I don't even know like what the real name of this is. I think that's why they came up with the Melmer, to kind of give it a nickname. But I really like this because it holds a ton of polish. Normal price on this is $50, but I did get mine at like 55% off or something. It was right around Thanksgiving, and they had, you know, a really good sale going on, so I picked it up for pretty cheap. So I'm glad I waited, but it's really nice. It, like I said, it holds so much polish, and the drawers are nice and tall, so you're able to stand everything up, which is why it's so popular for nail polish lovers. We're gonna start with the bottom drawer here, and I'm just gonna have to pull these out because it's just easier to show you guys that way. So I call this my hodgepodge drawer slash my high-end drawer. This is just like where I put polishes I don't have very many of, and some are just kind of down here because I really don't have anywhere else to put them right now. So in here, like I said, it's just like, it's mostly drugstore brands, and it's just ones I only have like one or two of. So in here, I'll just give you a couple different names I have in here. There is CoverGirl, we got Finger Paints, Jordana, some Milani's, Nicole by OPI, Sally Hansen, NYC, Wet n Wild. I've got some Revlons, Maybelline. These are the LA Girl. So again, these are just kind of random drugstore. And then over here, I've got a couple Illamasqua, The Balm, Pop Beauty, Butter London, and my Juleps. So that's this drawer. All right, so this one I have a lot more of. So we've got Wet n Wild Mega Last, Wet n Wild Fergie Polishes, Wet n Wild Wild Shine, Zoyas, and I've got quite a few Zoyas I need to add that are hanging out up there that I need to do a haul video for. And then back here I've got some Orleys, and then these are all my SinfulShines and SinfulColors. This is the top drawer of my Melmer, and this one also I have brands that I have a lot more of. So here I have my Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicures, my Sally Hansen Extreme Wears. These are nail stripers, and then over here I have my Sephora by OPIs. Oh, and then also I should mention this little mesh stuff I have in the bottom. I do have this in the bottom of all three of the drawers so that my polishes don't slip around, and I did get that at the Dollar Tree. So now we're going to take a look at this unit over here. And I actually got this little drawer system at Big Lots, and I was excited to find it there because normally a drawer system like this, you can find it at Office Max or, you know, any like office supply store usually, or at a craft store, but they're usually around the $50 mark, and this at Big Lots was only $25, so that was very exciting to find that for half off, and it has all the nice bright colored drawers and everything, and it's a good solid little unit, so I was very excited to find that. So quickly here on the top, I keep things like, you know, nail polish remover, acetone, hand scrub. This little pink bucket, I got this at Dollar Tree, also came with a pack of 4 for $1. And there I keep my cuticle stuff, hydrators and whatnot. I have some lotions, and then this little 2-pack here of buckets, and then this little chevron container also. I found that in the dollar section at Target. And then in here I keep, you saw this in my nail art must-haves video. In here I just keep my nail art brushes and my dotting tools. So that this just kind of hangs out on top here. So let's get into the drawers. So the first drawer, I just have paperwork and like packaging and stuff, nothing really exciting, just where I keep my notes, but that's all I keep in there, nothing fun. This drawer is my nail art drawer. So anything I have for nail art I put in here. So I've got my nail art pens, striping tape, we got a makeup sponge in here, and then these are like little things I got at Dollar Tree. They're supposed to kind of give you like fuzzy manicures. I haven't used them yet. I don't know. They were only $1, so I bought them. And then back here I've got rhinestones, more rhinestones. This is all stuff that you guys have seen already in my video. This is just how I store it. Makeup sponges. Then here's my little stickers, my French guides, and my little round stickers. And then I actually just bought these a couple days ago. These are coffee stirrer straws, and I bought those for Splatter manicures, and I actually did my first one, and I think it came out so cute, and I really like it. Next drawer, this is just kind of where I keep all my stuff to take care of my nails. So like back here I have a nail rescue from Orly, a nail a brush back here, a cuticle eraser pen thing. And then in this little bucket here, and then these little green things, by the way, this I forgot to mention, I got this little 4-piece organizer in the dollar section at Target. And then I got these also in the dollar section at Target. And then these I actually bought at Joann's Fabrics for a super sale too. But in this little container, I just keep like all my tools, my clippers and scissors and whatnot. And then I have some pointed Q-tips, which I think are a lot better to use than regular Q-tips. And then over here, I've got my buffing blocks and some cuticle cream stuff. So that's what I've got in here. And then this drawer is my favorite drawer. So this is my favorite drawer because this is where I keep all of my nail swatches. So as you saw, I do organize all my polish by brand, and you know, that's good and I like it and it looks clean, but doing it that way, I forget a lot of times what colors I have, and then I end up not using polishes because I forget I have them. So I decided it would be a good idea to use Swatch Sticks and then put all my Swatch Sticks organized by color. So then that way, if I'm like, I feel like wearing a blue nail polish today, I can just pull out my blues and I can take a look and figure out what color I want to wear. And we also know it's a lot better to actually have like swatches because nail polish can dry a different color than what you see in the bottle. So it's good to see a true representation of what the polish is going to look like when it dries. So first I want to show to you how it looks. So it came in packs of 50 like this. These plastic Swatch Sticks, I got them off of eBay, and they come for $9.99 and you get 150 of them, so you get 3 packs of 50. And then it comes with a screw down here for you to put your swatches on. This screw will hold all 50 of your Swatch Sticks, but it's very hard. You have to shove them on there and there's like no room and you can hardly move them. So I really didn't like that. So I went to Lowe's and I bought some screws. I can't remember how much this cost, but it came with a pack of 4. It was only a couple dollars though, it wasn't very expensive, and you can see I've used 1 out of this pack right now. And these are actually longer than the screws that came with the Swatch Sticks, so I'm able to, you know, organize it more, categorize it more, and then I'm also able to have room for growth, which I like, and you can move the sticks around a lot easier. So problem solved, really easy to fix. Alright, so I do want to go over this. I'm going to try my best to go quickly, but I do want to show you how I have it all organized to kind of give you ideas for organization. Again, it's all done by color, and then for every one, I start from the lightest and I move to my darkest. And you'll see that with every color I have. So these are all my green polishes. This one here are all of my yellows and my oranges. This one is all of my like Tiffany colored robin's egg blues and like teal colors. So this one is just all of my pinks. Then I have one that's all my peaches and coral colors. And then the third one I have is all of my reds. So I start with like my regular reds and then obviously go into my deeper vampy reds. This one here is all of my blue. These are all of my blue polishes. This one is all of my gray polishes. This one is all my neutrals. So I start with white, move into like tans and neutral colors, and then into browns. This one is all my purples. These are all of my metallics. This one is my textured polishes and my crackles. And then we've got, the rest are glitters now. So this one here are all of my glitters that are 2 colors. So all of my like duo colored glitters. So you can see I have like red and white, and then like there's a black and blue, you know, just all the ones that only have 2 colors of glitters. This one is all my ones that only have 1 color glitter. So white glitter, blue glitter, red glitter, you know, whatever. But all of these only have one color of glitter in them. And then this one is all of my opaque glitter. So these ones you could get opaque on their own. You could still layer them if you wanted to, but you really don't have to because they will be opaque all by themselves. And then I forgot to mention too, you know, I just wrote on here like abbreviation, like that one's CG's for China Glaze, and then that one's into trapeze. And then my very last one in here is all my multi-color glitters. So this I didn't really organize by color because it was way too difficult to do. So I just have like my finer glitters and then my chunky glitters and then my bar glitters at the end. And then the other drawer I have here, all I've got in here are nail wheels, my extra manicure sticks, soaking bowl, and a washcloth. Nothing exciting in this drawer. And then the rest of these are storage. So in here, I've got like cotton balls and stuff, and then the rest of these I have like makeup bags and overflow makeup and just like some random stuff that's no fun and kind of boring. Alright guys, so that was everything. That was kind of how I store all my nail polish. I hope this video was informative and that it gave you some of your own ideas for organization if you haven't completely found a way that you like to organize your polish yet. I hope this was helpful. You know, please let me know if you have any questions. I'd also love to hear any video requests or anything that you guys have. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will link my blog and my Instagram and my Facebook and all that kind of fun stuff down below. And like I mentioned, all the links for everything that I talked about will be in the description bar also. I hope you guys are having a great day. I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.